What's up? Welcome back, YouTube. So this is our 1975 Stingray C3 L82. We probably saw pictures in the thumbnail, but I'm going to take the cover off and we'll do a little closer look at the car. A little rough, but she looks even tougher. Ta-da! Gotta say, that stance is mean. It's got the body kit on it. I'm guessing from the factory or a dealer. This is the L82 model, which is apparently basically a muscle upgrade. A whopping 200 horsepower, 350, I believe. And as you can see, it has suede seats, I believe. Almost feels like suede. This looks like the factory interior, which I think what we're going to do is a deep cleaning and make this look as close to nice as we can, using a combination of cleaning methods and dyes. In terms of leather dyes. Carpeting, we might replace the carpeting because, 50 years old. No matter how much cleaning you do, it's still going to smell like 50 years old. We do have to do all of our seals. All these seals are just kind of shot. And most importantly, a beautiful paint job. What we'll probably do is have this media blasted and find somebody who could put a nice paint job on it. Minimal body work. I mean, really, for what we're looking at here, we are not looking at a lot of body work. The one place I did find was cracked. If I can find it on my phone, my camera here. There you go. Oh, fiberglass work there. Even this, appearances can be deceiving. I thought maybe this was cracked, but it's not. This is just the paint. This is paint, just the paint, just the paint. I mean, this is a really clean body. It just needs a nice paint job. It needs to be brought down to the bottom and built back up. It's got reflective tint T-tops, which is nice. I think that's a cool look. We'll buff those out. This does not work. I will have to open the door and see if it's just a mechanism linkage or something, or if it's the door handle itself. We'll just replace it. It's a pretty common problem for the DeLoreans as well. Let's open the hood. I do have to go through the light and electrical system because the lights do not work. Probably needs a new light switch as well. I have to check out the hood and why it's not latching properly. Hood latch is probably, yeah. Probably have to mess with the hood latch a little bit. Got the hood seal. It's in decent shape, but I'm going to do the seals. I might as well do all of them. It does have some headers on it. I don't know if those are probably aftermarket headers. Throttle linkage is new, I believe. aftermarket. And it looks like we have a oil temp gauge on the hood here, under the hood. Let's start her up. This is a cold start. I just brought her in last night. Where to find the keys? Somewhere in my pocket. Oh, yeah. electrical. Figure out why the headlight mechanisms are not flipping the headlights open. Is that the horn? Is that... Got some braided hoses, which I don't know that I'm gonna have to change this inline fuel filter. I'm guessing this is maybe for our place. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. We got our AC vent cover, goes up there. Put her away onto the carport, and I'll have to go through it, and I'll keep posting on the car, see what progress we do. First thing I want to do is figure out what's up with the headlights, get those working, maybe get the tachometer working. The tachometer's not working. You know, clean up the wires and the wiring. Some wires hanging out down over there. Overall, nice project. Pretty solid bones to start with. She's got a little tour of the car, and we're going to try some aircraft paint remover, because the car itself has got really bad paint, and it looks like it's original, but I don't know. Started taking some of it off with the razor blade, but it's a little more involved than I was expecting. I'll show you here. So here we got some of the paint coming off here. And that's just with the razor blade, just popping right up. And we're gonna go ahead and try this stuff here. Let's see how it does. Old cars, man, old cars. And they're having more problems than you even expect. The window was working when I bought the car, but now the window won't go down. Did the paint before. It's not original paint because they filled this with Bondo, and the Bondo fillings just popped right out. That was convenient, so I could put the original vents back in. It's got a glass T-top, so I don't have to paint that. Interior's nice. I don't mind it. It's like a two-tone suede. Needs a good cleaning. I do have to go through the dash. I have figure out why the tack is not working. I did buy the board for it. I started researching just in case. My clock works, which is kind of cool. Gas gauge works. Temp works, I believe. Battery works, but I don't know about my oil pressure. I don't know if that's working or not. Might be stuck. She's a healthy car though, I mean, healthy motor. And like I said, this window motor was working, but I have to go through it. Unfortunately, there's wires hanging everywhere underneath here. Between the owners of the guy that I got it from and before that, somebody was going through the wiring and pulling wires and pulled the dash vent system out, and I'm just gonna have to take the whole interior out and get everything cleaned. And I did buy new door handles because this one's not working. You have to open it from the other side. What else? Headlight lamps don't work. I have to go through that whole thing. Vacuum hoses, vacuum lines, and of course I want to start stripping the car, get the paint stripped off, because you know what they say, once you start letting a project sit for too long, it really starts to go to shit. And then you're like, well, I don't know if I have time for this. I've lost interest, and I'm no longer, willing to put the effort. But we're going to try to get on this and get her stripped down and take it to a paint shop and get her a nice paint job and go from there. So let's see, what do you think we should start? I don't even know where to start. I guess I should start on the bonnet. I'll have to set the camera up somewhere. Oof. Let it cook. You can see I scraped all this off. So there's a few layers here. Hopefully the aircraft paint remover here will do a pretty good job. Eat off the paint. Man, this gimbal, I'm telling you, it's annoying the shit out of me here. I mean, this stuff is popping off pretty easy, I just don't want to be gouging the fiberglass with a razor blade either, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Alright, we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. Alright, it's been like an hour. She's bubbling for sure, but not as much as I thought she would. Still working. Let's see. More mess of tools here and stuff. Find a scraper there. Anywhere? Scraper? No, maybe. Oh, there's two. So I guess, I mean, I was expecting it to come all the way down to where that is, but maybe that's not what we need. I'm just confused. I don't know if this is this Bondo here, or is this a different layer of paint that needs to be. I mean, this is the flashy coat of paint, and then underneath this is, I'm guessing, primer. So I need to get the primer off too, I believe, and get down to here, because otherwise we'll be doing body filler for days trying to fill all these potholes. See how these I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if this Corvette was silver once. I honestly can't tell. It looks like it might have been. I mean, I don't even know what kind of paint this is. It doesn't look like regular automotive paint. But paint's changed so much over the years, so. I don't know. I'll be here forever trying to get this shit off. Sorry. Trying to film and talk at the same time just doesn't work for me sometimes. Barely touched this. I don't know what. I'm not putting it on thick enough or what. Well, all I can do is do what I can do. I'm going to scrape some of this off. I'm going to reapply paint stripper even on this layer. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this down to the raw fiberglass and whatever Bondo work has been done to it, just build it back up again. I think there's just too much compromised areas where it's all the way through. It's cracked all the way through to the fiberglass. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Pardon my French. I do think this car was probably silver at some point. It looks like there was a silver paint job underneath the this maroonish color. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. Alright, let's get some of this loose paint off of here. I'm going to apply more aircraft remover. See what happens. Oh, God. Even being outside. Oh shit. That was worse than the first time. Woof. Let's turn the fan off. Wow. And I gotta handle some fumes too. These chlorines and acids all day long. This is fucking. Woo. Turn you up. Let's see what it does to that layer of paint. Or finish, whatever that is. Yeah. Hold your breath. Yeah. All right, back again. Many days later. Haven't had a chance to film. Got most of the hood chipped off. And got a lot of this done. The combination of chipping and aircraft paint remover, and I'm starting to see it's doing its own thing as I leave it. It's just starting to pop on its own, which is great because we need to get this layer off. I really didn't want to have to sand all this, but there's some areas we will have to sand. I mean, this whole thing's going to be sanded. But anyway, did this, got this scraped off. Some of it stayed on, but I think another treatment with the aircraft remover should be pretty good. Let's do a cold start for you guys, because I have not started it today. Couple gas pedal pumps. Let's see. about stripping it, doing a flat black. Then just call it a Batmobile. I think it'd be cool. Tell me what you guys think. Need to get rid of those stupid eyeballs down there. Just get some new vents. I'm gonna try to get a lot more filming done. Try to release a video maybe once a week. Try to get this project moving a little faster. And then we need to go back to our DeLorean project, which has been undercover for, Jesus, 2 years now maybe. And get working on her. By now I should have cleaned the windshield, but no, I have not. No, you can't see nothing. See if I could do this at the same time. Film and back in. This car's got wide hips. Yep. A little more. A little more. Yeah, right about there, I think. Yeah. All right. Give her a couple pumps. I gotta fix the RPM gauge. I do have the board for it. And then I gotta check my oil pressure gauge. I believe it's in op. I think the clock still works. I'm not sure though. I don't know. Alright. That'll do it for this video. Ugh. And when I start the next one, we're going to continue with the boring old paint removal process. Yeah, got a lot of that to do. And if you guys have any suggestions or comments or tricks, let me know. I've been looking at different YouTube videos, but seems like what I'm doing, other people are doing, and either you get lucky and it all pops off or chips off, or it melts off easier than for some people than for others. But yeah, I'll probably glob a bunch on this side, put the plastic on, let it marinate, and let it just boil over. Let it boil. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know, again, if you got any suggestions. I gotta get these headlights working and put that shit together or paint them, you know, all that good stuff. Anyway, see you on the next one.